So dear students, welcome to the advanced CAD for application class. So in this week, we will learn how to use Helix tool and Spiral tool and Connect Curve tool. Okay. So with these three tools, we are going to make something. Okay. We're going to consider some examples. So for example, if you want to create an helical spring like this one, so first thing you need to do is you have to make an helix first, okay? And you have to make an helix first, and later you have to make the bottom sketch, and another one you have to make top sketch. And so to join helix with the top sketch, we need to use a connect curve option, and to join with the helix with the bottom sketch, we also need to use connect curve option. And after creating this connect curve and helix and all the three sketches, so then finally we will give cross section for that helix. Okay, we will give cross section for that helix. So we can give the cross section for that helix. So we can use a generative shape design in sweep, okay, volume sweep in generative shape design, or you can also go to part design and consider rib. Okay, you can also consider rib to give the cross section for that helix. Okay, cross section means a circular cross section, so pass through this curve. Okay, pass through this curve. So you can also use rib in part design, or you can use volume sweep in generative shape design. Okay, so similarly we will consider one more example, creating a torsional spring. So torsional spring, in order to create torsional spring, first we need to make the center of this torsional spring using spiral tool. Okay, so both helix and spiral tools are in wireframe toolbar. You can find those tools in volume toolbars. Okay, first we have to create spiral, and again we have to make this sketch and make this sketch, and we have to make this sketch using connect curve. Okay, combine. So this sketch and the spiral using connect curve, and this sketch and this one and the spiral using connect curve. And finally, after making all the things, okay, center of the curve, center of this spring, then we can give the cross section. Okay, we can create this sketch first, okay, rectangle, and we can give the cross section in part design, or if you want to give it in generative shape design, so you can use volume sweep. Here I used generative shape design for this purpose. Okay, that's why color is different. Okay, for helix I used a part design. Okay, so let's get into the details. First I will teach how to work with helix tool and how to work with the spiral tool. Okay, and how to work with connect curve tool. And after giving idea, okay, after giving an idea to how to use these tools, we will make the helical spring and spiral spring. Okay, so first we need to create helix. Okay, helix. So helix, where we can find in generative shape design. So in wireframe toolbar, okay, you can find the helix curve. Okay, helix tool in wireframe toolbar. So let's do that one. So let's open Catia. So start, shape, and generative shape design. So give some name to your part. Okay, so any name of your choice. So here, helix toolbar, I mean, if you want to use helix, we are going to use wireframe toolbar. Okay, wireframe toolbar. So this is a wireframe toolbar. So if this tool is not available, okay, I mean, so generally you can see like this one. Okay, these are the options. So first line, point, line, plane. Okay, so and circle and spline. Okay, so if this toolbar is not available, okay, I mean, maybe somewhere hiding. Okay, it is hiding somewhere. You can bring that one to your screen. Okay, so here, this one. So still, if you can't find the toolbar, you can here view toolbars. Okay, you can find that one in wireframe. Okay, this one. So now, right now I closed that, right? So that means it is not checked. So unchecked. So now we can check this one. If you check this one, you can find the toolbar. So this is the wireframe toolbar. So below the spline, okay, you mean here. So there are many options below the spline. You can find the helix and spiral and different tools in below the spline toolbar. So first, in order to make helix, okay, let's click this one, helix. So in order to make helix, we first need, there are many options to create. So helix, you need to provide many options. The first option is starting point option. Okay, you need to select the starting point. The starting point may be here somewhere else. Okay, and also you need to give axis. So you need to select the axis. Axis may be either vertical direction or horizontal direction, or you can give your own axis. Maybe if it is inclined, you have to create a line first, and you can give the axis as that one. And the pitch. What is the pitch? So do you know the pitch? So if the helix, helix is like this one, right? So the distance between two consecutive curves is known as the pitch of the helix. Okay, pitch. So pitch is everywhere. I mean, if you consider a thread profile, okay, the distance between two consecutive threads is known as pitch. Pitch of that. Okay, pitch. So that is the pitch of the helix. So we have to provide the pitch, and also you can choose the height. Height means the total height. Okay, total height. This one is the total height. This one is total height, and this one is the pitch. Okay, pitch. So pitch is uniform throughout the helix. Okay, from here to here same, here to here same, here to here same. So pitch is uniform. You can give the distance, okay, between consecutive turns, and you can give height, and also counterclockwise or clockwise direction. So main thing is you need to provide starting point, and you need to select the axis, and you need to provide the pitch value, and you need to provide the height value. These four things you need to do. So let's make this one. So in this PPT file, so here I want to make helix. Okay, helix. So starting point. So this screen is this one. So excuse me. So screen is not clear. Okay. Yeah. So starting point of the helix, okay, is this one. So you need to draw this starting point, or you can, if you have a 3D point, you can select the 3D point, or you can draw point using 2D sketch. Okay, so select the point, and axis is vertical axis. Okay, that helix is center axis is this one, right? This one is nothing but vertical axis in this case. So if the helix is in horizontal, lying horizontal, it means you have to choose H axis. Okay, H axis, and pitch and height. So first, what I have to make is a point, right? I have to make, so point is a compulsory option for drawing a helix. Okay, so let's make a point first. So I make point. Okay, so before using the helix, first create a point. So I choose a YZ plane or XY plane or ZX plane, any plane, and so I create a point. Okay, point here. So point by clicking. So just click somewhere. Okay, so that is the starting point. So from here to here is around 25 millimeter. So 25 millimeter. So 25 millimeter is the radius of the helix. Okay, radius of the. So I'm going to use this one as an axis. Okay, vertical axis. So that one. So helix start here, right? So this one is the radius of the helix. Okay. So 25 is the radius of the helix. So I created point, right? So you can choose any plane, YZ plane or ZX plane or XY plane, and create a point. Okay, that is the starting point of helix. So immediately after creating the point, you can exit. Okay. So now already point is selected already, right? point got selected. So we can choose helix. So below the spline, you can choose a helix. So automatically, because it is already selected, sketch 1 is a starting point. Or so nothing is in selection, right? It's a white color means nothing is in selection. You have to select the point, okay? So no selection. So what starting point is this one. And axis, which one? Vertical axis, okay, vertical axis. Or you can right click. What is the vertical axis? Nothing but vertical axis is nothing but a z axis, right? Or you can choose v direction, okay, v direction. Or right click, z axis, okay. So that is the vertical axis. And pitch. So I want to make pitch 50 millimeter, so 20 millimeter. Distance between two consecutive turns, okay. Helix consists of turns like this one, right? And height is 100 mm, okay. So that is the helix. So this is nothing but the pitch, okay. This is a 20 mm. I have chosen 20 mm, and total height is from starting point to the ending point is, okay, that is the total height of the helix, okay. So that's one, okay, great. So helix is just only helix, okay. So helix is just like a line, it's like a sketch. So in order to make spring, right, spring, I just only created the center line of the spring, okay. So in order to provide cross section for the spring, so how to provide this cross section for the spring, we have to create circle. We will discuss that one in example. So create circle here or here, okay, or you can choose a volume sweep, okay, volume sweep option. So I will discuss those things when we work with helical spring, okay. And draw sketch, okay, either here or here, okay, draw sketch. And so this is the center of the sketch, right? Center curve. So after creating sketch, you can go to part design workbench, or you can use volume sweep. Okay, here you can choose this option. Okay, this one, volume sweep, rib option. Or you can go to part design and select the rib option, and profile is this one, and center of the sketch is this one. Okay, center of the sketch is this one. So that is the, that gives the helical spring, okay, gives the helical spring. So helix only creates the center of the curve, okay, center of the, here I'm using this helix to create the center of the curve, okay. So that is the helix, and remaining options are many options in helix, right? So here, if you want to make a tapered one, okay, it's a straight, it gives a straight, so straight helix. So if you want to create a tapered one, so tapered one means you have to provide angle, okay, angle. So angle may be 10 degrees, okay, 10 degrees. So tapered angle. So half of the tapered angle, right, that one. So I created a helix, and I want to make, okay, I want to make a helix like tapered one. I want to modify that helix, okay. If you want, you can create new helix, okay, delete that helix and create new helix. Or if you want to modify, just click on the helix, and here taper angle, okay, taper angle. So taper angle is total angle is 10 degrees, okay, total angle is, so here I just draw 10 degrees, right. So this one is, so this one is 10 degrees, okay. So how to give taper angle? Here provide taper angle 10 degrees, okay. So it's reduced, right? So reduced like this one. So the angle is 10 degrees, okay. When you join this the outside with the lines, and if you measure the angle between these two lines, you will get 10 degrees, okay. So that is a tapered helix. So if you want to make a tapered spring, okay, tapered spring, we use a tapered helix with the taper angle, okay. so taper angle. And similarly, okay, that one is a helix with taper angle. And you can also choose reverse the direction. Okay, I want to taper, so now taper in upward direction, right? Taper, so largest diameter is below and the smallest diameter is above, right? So if you want to make in reverse direction, you can choose a reverse direction. Okay, or reverse direction means reverse, and if you use outward, okay, outward means like this one, so inward and outward. Okay, so yes, so that is a helix with a taper angle. Okay, next one is and also I want to make helix, helical curve, that is creating helical curve along this some profile. Okay, along some profile, okay, like this one. So I want to create helical curve that is varying like this one. Okay, so not tapered. Straight means straight, or tapered means just like a straight manner, but you can also choose some curve. Okay, some curve. So in order to choose that curve, we first need to create a profile, right? Profile. We just first need to create a profile. So how to create a profile? So I'm deleting this helix, and just to keep the point as it is, and again I choose YZ plane and I create a profile. Okay, so profile is I use an arc for creating profile. So center point is somewhere else, and so I choose this point. So both the sketches should be different. Sketch 1 is just only point, sketch 2 is profile, right? So both the sketches are different. Okay, so the distance from here to here is so 25, right? So 25. So you can choose the angle, okay, if you want. I mean the radius. So I give 100. So this is just only example, right? So yeah, I want to create helix that is passing, I mean the helix shape like this one. Okay, so helix, so first thing what you need to do is select the starting point of the helix. So in this case you don't need to have the point, okay, because the profile curve itself is a, I mean this profile, right, point, we have point, right, we created point, so that profile has some point, so you don't need to draw point again. So anyway we had a point, right? So just click center of the point, and axis, so vertical axis, and profile. Okay, profile is this one, and pitch same as before, 15 millimeter, and height, so height of the profile is not given, maybe just consider 60 millimeter or 80. Okay, so you see this helix is passing through this profile. Okay, starting is here, and so the circles, okay, the circles of the helix is touching this profile. Okay, so yes, so that is helix with a particular profile. If you want to pass that helix through some profile, I mean the circles of the helix touches through some profile, you have to create using profile. Okay, that is the helix option. So there are many options. You can choose any option according to your drawing. So generally we just use a straight option. Okay, straight. So because many mechanical components are straight, so only if you want to create a tapered spring or some spring with a different spring with some different profile, we choose this option. Okay, so next thing is spiral. Okay, so spiral. So if you want to make a mosquito coil, okay, mosquito coil or something like that, first we need to create the center of that mosquito coil, right? So to create center of the mosquito coils or something like torsional springs, we use a spiral tool, okay, spiral curve. So spiral curve also got many options. First you need to create support. Support means just plane of the spiral, okay. So YZ plane or XY or ZX or your own plane you created, and also center point, okay, center point of the spiral, okay, center point is somewhere here maybe. So center point of the spiral you have to create, okay, center point is here. And so reference direction is vertical direction, okay. So the spiral, okay, starting point is this one and ending point is this one, vertical direction. If you choose horizontal direction, H direction means starting point is here and ending point is here, okay. So that is the, so like this one. So starting points maybe start with here or ending point if you choose H direction, okay. And start radius, so you need to provide the starting radius of the spiral, okay, 20 millimeters. So from the center of the spiral to the starting radius, and ending radius, okay, ending radius. So here this is the ending radius and number of revolutions, okay, number of revolutions. So you can give the number of revolution 10 based on your drawing, okay. So 10 means from here to here, so the spiral is going to take 10 revolutions, okay. So here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 complete revolutions, 10 complete revolutions. So we choose spiral for that one. So let's draw the spiral in Catia. In Catia. So I choose another one. So start mechanical design, generative shape design. Okay, sorry. Start shape, generative shape design. So spiral. It's a spiral. So choose YZ plane. Okay. So choose YZ plane. So in order to make a spiral, first you need to choose plane. Okay, support is this one. Okay, support is this one, and center point of the spiral is, you cannot select the point, right? Because, so first we have to create the center point. Center point may be just center of the axis, okay, center of origin, okay, that is the center point. And after creating the center point, we have to select the spiral. So support is YZ plane, and center point is automatically selected because that is in selection mode, right? And reference direction, I choose H direction, okay. So H direction means it start from here, okay. So start from here. If you choose V direction, it start from here, okay. You start from here like this one. So as in PPT. So and so start radius is 20 millimeter, and okay, sorry, end radius is 200. So start radius is 20. So by default only one revolution, okay, by default. So it start from here to here, just only one revolution. If you choose 10 revolutions, 10 revolutions from the starting point to ending point, I want to make the spiral 10 revolutions, okay. So 1 2 3 4 5 up to here 10. So that is spiral. So here also spiral is just like a sketch, okay. So it is not a mosquito coil or not a 3D, it's not a 3D volume, just like a sketch. Center of the spiral only I created. So in order to make a mosquito coil, suppose mosquito coil has cross section, rectangular cross section, okay. So we create the rectangular cross section maybe either here, or you can also create the rectangular cross section here, and we can choose volume sweep, okay, volume sweep here, or you can go to part design and choose rectangular. So rectangular sketch as a profile and center of that sketch as a spiral, okay. So in rib option, right, we need to select a profile. Profile is nothing but rectangle here. And center is nothing but spiral. Okay, so the rectangular sketch passes through the spiral like this one. So that is how we work with the spiral. So any option, first you need to select YZ plane and you need to create a center point. Okay, center point for the spiral. So center of the sketch. Maybe if the center point is you created here, the spiral center is here. Okay, so spiral center is here. So spiral starts like this one. Okay, and start radius you need to provide, and end radius you need to provide, and how many revolutions you want to make you need to provide. Okay, so this is about the spiral. Okay, so spiral also finished, and now connect curve. Okay, connect curve. So connect curve, suppose here I make one sketch like this one and another sketch like this one. I want to connect these two sketches. Okay, so 3D connection, 2D connection, 3D connection. So I want to connect this sketch and this sketch, so using like this one. So we can choose connect curve option. Okay, so connect curve also exists in wireframe. Okay, in wireframe toolbar. So start shape, generative shape design. So first thing you need to do is make sketch for this curve. Okay, sketch for this curve. Okay, so sketch for this curve, I can make a 3-dimensional arc or 2-dimensional arc. Okay, so just I create sketch YZ plane. So select YZ plane and select arc, 2-dimensional arc, 2D sketch, and again another sketch. Okay, another sketch. This is for only demonstration purpose. Okay, so if you see some example, then you will understand more clearly how to use that, how to use the connect curve option. And so again another sketch. So two sketches must be different. Okay, not same. So if you create arc this side and arc another side, those two sketches must be different sketches. Okay, two are different, and I want to connect this one and this one. Okay, using connect curve options. So connect curve is here. So you can see, right, circle symbol. So below the circle, if you expand that arrow, you can see this one, connect curve. Okay, connect curve in wireframe toolbar. Okay, so is this one. Yes, in order to make connect curve. Okay, connect curve. So point connection. Okay, so general option is point connection. So I want to connect the point of this starting point and ending point. Okay, so that is point connection. And also, so we need to select first point. Okay, point of sketch, and curve is nothing but sketch one, and again you need to select second point. Okay, here second point, and curve is nothing but second sketch. Okay, second sketch. And here there are many options like continuity, tangency. Continuity means smooth connection. Okay, smooth connection. Generally we use tangency continuity. Okay, tangency means a smooth connection. It gives a smooth connection between this one and, so both are tangent. Okay, so this is also both are tangents. So you can change the tension. Okay, if the tension is more, means more rigid connection you will get. So rigid connection means more more curvature you will get. Okay, so but here, okay, so generally we work with one. Okay, one means just a simple connection. Okay, and so tangency option, and you need to select point and curve, point and curve. So let's do this one. Okay, here, so I want to join this and this one using connect curve option. So select in below the circle, we select connect curve. Okay, so center point, not center point, so point. So I want to connect this point, okay, and when you select the point, automatically sketch got selected, okay, you don't need to select sketch on, okay, and again, so second point, okay, second point, so no selection, so select the second point here, and when you select this point, automatically second sketch will be selected, okay. It's here, so tangency constraint, right? You see, tangency constraint means a smooth connection between this and this one, okay. So you can change the direction, suppose here, so if you change the direction, if you click on arrow, red color arrow, so you can change the direction. Here also tangency connection, right? Tangency constraint, there is a smooth connection between these two, okay. So tangency constraint, suppose here if you change the curvature, okay, so more tension, okay, so more tension, the rope with more tension means more rigid, okay. So but here you see here more tension, but here somewhat sagged, right, somewhat sagged, but here tensed, right, because I created 5 here and here 1 here. So generally 1 is okay, so you can choose 1. Oh, so connect curve, so select this point and so tangency, so generally keep that one as it is 1 and select another point, so click on point of the second curve, okay, so automatically selected, okay. So sometimes when you select, sometimes you see like this one, okay, so like this one means this is also tangent correction, but here it's not like this one, right, somewhat a different shape. So but I want a more smooth connection, okay, like this one, okay, like this one, you have to reverse the direction, okay, reverse the direction. So or you can click here, you can click on the arrow shape, red arrow, okay, red arrow, or you can click on the reverse direction option, okay, reverse direction, okay, that is the connect curve options. So similarly I want to connect to this one and this one, you can also choose connect curve and select the first point, okay, automatically selected because I already selected the sketch one, and second point is this one, and as you see here it's in reverse direction, right, you can change the both in reverse direction, so you can change the direction, reverse and reverse, okay, so like a circle, okay. So this is the connect curve option. So that is the end of the tool demonstration.